Hey, how have you been, guys? I'm Paradoxic, and Marvel's gonna kill me one of these days. Marvel is genuinely gonna actually just stop my heart from beating, because I just finished having breakfast, just was watching like a random video on YouTube, and then I went to just refresh the page, go on the home button, and then I get a phone call from my friend being like, dude, stop everything you're doing, fuck everything else you're doing, the new Avengers trailer's dropped. I look on the homepage and fair enough, it's fucking dropped, the official second trailer for Endgame. And I read a post on Twitter not half an hour ago that, you know, there was a strong rumor that the second trailer for Endgame would be coming on the 16th, because Infinity War's second trailer came out on the 16th of March. But no, Marvel are giving us the second piece of promotion a couple of days early. And I just was fucking parkouring around my room, getting my cardigan, getting my hat, because my hair's a mess. Just everything, Marvel is just, they don't give you time to prepare. They take the time to prepare their universe, but they don't give the fans the time to prepare for anything at all. But yeah, second trailer for Endgame is here. 2.5 minutes long. It's some proper footage, and I can't handle this, man. Okay, but anyway, my Captain Marvel review is not out yet. It will be coming very soon. But it makes sense now. Captain Marvel is out, and although the hype is still very high for that, and there's still a lot of buzz, we know Endgame is coming next. Endgame is coming next. That's what everyone's excited about now. We want to see more of the Avengers. We want to see Captain Marvel coming in as well, but fuck me, man. Like, my heart is actually just pumping so hard, it's just jumping out of my ribs. But yeah, Endgame, trailer 2. Let's fucking do this. Okay.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave.
The beginning.
Became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back.
Oh shit, Hawkeye's training his daughter.
And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
Oh, he lost him, didn't he? He lost his family. And the Avengers lost everything. They lost everything. They did.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance.
Scott comes back to this shit.
To everyone who's not in this room, to try.
Oh shit, Ronan's running. Oh, Rocket and Rhodey.
Whatever it takes.
Yes, Nebula!
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, just reloading it. Yeah! Oh shit!
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, baby. Avengers Assemble! Yes! Oh my god, new suits, Tony and Cap back together! Oh god, I cannot, my heart cannot take this.
I like this one.
Yeah, they're gonna get along well. They're gonna get along well. Oh my fucking god. I need a second. Marvel are really blessing us this year, aren't they? They're really, I mean, Infinity War, we thought they were going to be blessing us, but they just broke our hearts. This year, with Endgame, they will bless us. I mean, people are going to die, but still, they're going to be blessing us. Okay, now if I had Alexa, like a watch or the device or something, like my heart rate would be like a number that doesn't even exist on the numerical alphabet. That's what would happen, but Damn, so much. We saw more Ronin. We saw more Hawkeyes running, more him coming. We saw him training his daughter with the bow and arrow, but now we see Nat meeting up with him in tears this time. And, you know, we get, like, it's just more and more confirmation. He lost his family. That's it. His family did turn to dust. We saw Scott coming back to missing posters on a lamppost, so he just doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And we saw... like we had some nice flashbacks as well, like with Thor, with the original like kind of three, like Cap, Tony, and Thor, them having like just kind of reminiscing about their past and how they came to be and shit, and you know, just Cap just admitting that you know we keep telling everyone else to move on, but the truth is we can't even move on, so we have to do something. And you know, he even said it in the TV spot, you know, like some people move on and we try telling them to move on, but not us. We ourselves cannot move on. Oh jeez, and in like Rocket and Rhodey teaming up, Rocket in his like classic Guardian suit as well, and Ant-Man and Ronin running through the tunnels. So much good shit, man. And you know, and at the end, my girl Carol, she meets the Avengers. So Carol meets Thor, and if you needed more proof that she's not a badass, she doesn't even flinch when Thor summons Stormbreaker. She doesn't even flinch, doesn't even need to flinch. She is a living weapon herself. So, you know, just further proof that her and the Avengers get along fine, and Thor saying, you know what, I like this one. Let's keep her along for the ride. Let's see what she can really do, which is just a hell of a lot. But damn, my god, and the suits, the quantum suits again, like them just walking through the Avengers base with the quantum suits. That was just fucking off the charts. And what else? Like Tony and Cap as well. Like that first shot we had of them in the Super Bowl trailer. Cap just leading the Avengers through. We didn't see anyone else there, but now we know Tony and Cap will meet up yet again, and they will get dressed up in their suits. Okay, but damn, I have to watch that again. I have got to watch that shit again. Okay, from the top. This is unbelievable. Unbe-fucking-believable.
I fought my way out of that cave. Became Iron Man. Realized that.
And I woke up with a shit ton of back pain, so this is a very, very good remedy. This is a very good remedy.
I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we
Damn
can
it.
do is to start over.
And she knows.
I saw all these people die.
And we might even see their dust rematerializing as they're brought back from the dead in one final fight against Thanos.
But not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
Yeah.
We will. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Yeah, Nebula coming back into the fray. She's just gonna be reloading as well, just going straight for the bullseye, not using any of the other outer rings. Oh, good god. Good fucking god.
Whatever it takes.
They're all together! They're all together again! Oh, I am actually shaking right now. I want to see these two going, like, god level in terms of their power together, just tag teaming Thanos.
I like this one.
As do I, Thor. As do I. April 26th, yeah. I think the UK release date is still April 25th. The UK, as far as I'm aware, has always gotten these kinds of movies, like, at least, like the day before it's released, in America and wherever and stuff like that. But I mean, they did make the official global release date for the 26th. So yeah, but damn, I don't know what words I could actually string together in a sentence that could actually pay justice to what this trailer shows us. Like, it's, I mean, I'm sure we're gonna get at least one more. Like, I mean, I don't want to. I like, you know, I kind of do, but at the same time, I don't. If that makes sense. I want to get at least like if anything, like the most I want is one, maybe 2 TV spots, and then that's it. Because I feel like even showing clips for this would be going too far, because, you know, this does show that Infinity War and... Sorry, again, like I said, big breakfast. Infinity War and Endgame, they are still, as much as you can kind of see them as individual movies, they are still two-parters to that same kind of formula. Like, Infinity War is the beginning of the end, and Endgame is the end of the 10-year chapter that we've known of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And after that, Phase 4 onwards is just going to be something completely new, something completely fresh. You know, we don't know how many of the original 6 Avengers are going to survive. You know, Cap and Iron Man are definitely kind of on people's radars of Avengers about to die. And we saw Cap strapping in his shield, and his face was just charred, and just, you know, he looks like he's just getting ready for one last fight, like for life as a whole, not just for the battlefield. But, you know, that scene just gave me chills, and the trailer as a whole just gave me fucking chills anyway. But yeah, I really want to see Captain Marvel coming in and just fucking shit up, and just Thanos being shocked at the fact that there's yet another person willing to fight him to the death, pretty much. But I feel like Thor and Carol are going to get along very, very well, and I'm ready to see that. I'm ready to see them just tag teaming with their individual powers on Thanos and just showing him who the real bosses in this fucking universe are. But I feel like Carol's going to just do amazingly well in this movie. But yeah, so they are pretty much getting ready for one last fight. They're not even sugarcoating it. They're not like denying it or kind of like fraying away from it. They are getting ready pretty much for one final battle. Like, they are. And you know, it's like, they know it's not going to be easy. I feel like again, like I said this for Infinity War, but I'll say, like, for this one, it seems a lot more. Definitely, it seems a lot more like applicable. But there were some lines from like the trailer for Age of Ultron that I feel like would have been more applicable to something like Endgame, like Tony's line about like their incoming battle with Ultron being like, you know, there's no chance that we're all going to walk away from this. I feel like that, I mean, granted that not having been able to foresee the future, they thought that would be their biggest battle yet, when in fact, as the movies go on, their battles get even bigger and harder and badder. But for this one, I feel like that line would have definitely been more applicable. So, you know, but I mean, hey, we are going to see Captain America yelling Avengers Assemble. I'm gonna be suing Marvel if we don't hear him say that, because they cock-blocked us at the end of Age of Ultron, although I feel like that was a perfectly reasonable kind of tease, like, you know, for like a big proper like climactic kind of battle. That's when we need to hear it, not as just some kind of ending to a movie, like not as an ending to a movie, but like the beginning to a climactic battle. We need to see that happening. But we're gonna see him yelling Avengers Assemble. And you know, I said it in my well, I mean, you guys will see it like after this video comes up, but I said it in my Captain Marvel movie review. I do not want to see Steve Rogers die. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to see him die. If anything, the most I want for him, and the least I want for him, is retirement with Natasha. That's the most I want. It's just retirement as a whole. Him to keep living on, but just dropping the Captain America mantle in a more peaceful and kind of, you know, happier way, like him just deciding like he's had enough of this Captain America life and he's happy being Steve Rogers, and him finding his place in the world without having to be Cap. And then, of course, my girl, my queen, Carol Danvers, stepping into the fray, becoming the leader of the Avengers, becoming Captain Marvel, because, I mean, in her movie, I don't really think she actually officially takes up the mantle of Captain Marvel. Like she becomes her own hero, for sure, with her color and her helping the Skrulls and whatnot. but she doesn't really. I don't think she officially picks up that mantle just yet. So I feel like this movie would be the perfect movie for her to actually fight alongside the Avengers and actually pick up said mantle. And it's great that we see her again in this, especially given the post-credit scene in Captain Marvel as well. So I feel like that would definitely be like a carry on for this as well. Yeah, and like I said, I woke up feeling like shit, like genuinely ill, like just a sore throat and quite a bit of back pain. So this is like this is a cure that doesn't really help. Like it makes me feel a shit ton happier, but it doesn't really cure cure my physical ailments and stuff. So yeah, but because it makes me happier 10 times more the more I watch it, I'm gonna watch it again. That is the smart decision I'm making today. Hell yeah. But yeah, so sync it up, close that, rewind, and let's go a third time. The Russos, Kevin Feige, Marvel, just all spoiling us. All spoiling us.
Became Iron Man. Realized I loved you.
Pepper's not gone, right? She's still alive on Earth. I hope she didn't get dusted.
Surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back.
Sneeze incoming.
All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do
He looks badass in his Ronin suit.
is to
Can't lie.
start over.
I saw all these people die.
I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Not us. Never us. We can't move on. We have to
Even if
bring our
there's a
friends back.
Small chance. We owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
I can't figure out what Black Widow says there, like to everyone who's not
We will.
something.
Whatever it takes.
Stormbreaker, he's gonna have a Wakanda style fight again. I can tell.
Whatever it
Him and
takes.
Carol. Carol better have a massive entrance in the battle.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. The Avengers will assemble once more, baby. Higher, further, faster. Yeah, Nebula's with them as well. Not even flinching.
I like this one.
Okay. Okay, I don't know what else there is I can say about the trailer, but you know, that line that Widow says, like at some point, like we owe this to all the people who like something that, like, I mean, people who lost something or lost someone. I can't figure out what she says. But yeah, I don't know what other words like what else there is to say about it. I mean, not even a glimpse of Thanos, but you can still tell he's going to be a big, like, potentially a bigger antagonist in this movie than he was in Infinity War. And I think, you know, the fact that Infinity War set him up as such a great antagonist, and also it acted as such a great solo movie for him personally, I feel like that will give him and his fight against the Avengers in this one a great conclusion, like a greater conclusion, because, you know, like we've seen him sprinkled throughout the movies before Infinity War, like so well and so cleanly, that with Infinity War it's like we had a great, like, a good enough glimpse at his backstory to understand who he was and like what he was doing and why he was doing it as like an antagonist. And, you know, he was given enough of a complex backstory and a complex kind of character arc that we kind of grew to love him like for who he was and like what he was showing us. So I feel like this is this will be a great kind of conclusion for his story as well. Like, you know, he can't really stay with what he wants. He wanted to wipe out half the universe and maintain some kind of balance, but he's not going to be able to stay with that. And, you know, it's obvious like once whatever the Avengers do, once the Avengers start to do whatever they're doing, Thanos is going to catch on. He's going to start hunting them down, and that's when people are going to start dying, or maybe in the final battle when even the other heroes start coming back. Maybe that's when the big battle starts. But whatever happens, it's going to be a great climax, and it's going to be enjoyable. And I've already decided I wanted to see Infinity War, at least the second viewing in IMAX, because the first viewing I was like I didn't really plan ahead of time well enough, so I had to just go watch it in like my local theatre in like regular Max and 2D and whatever. But I've already decided my first viewing of Endgame, there is no alternative for this, there's no compromise. The first viewing of Endgame for me is gonna be in IMAX, probably not 3D, but it's gonna be in IMAX. I'm not risking, I'm not like sacrificing anything for that. I'm not sacrificing that for anything. But it's gonna be in IMAX, so that's a definite. But yeah, god damn it, Marvel. Just god damn you. But this is going to be an amazing movie. It really is. And, you know, I think we already had the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. That's the only movie, that's the only, like, movie trailer post Endgame that we've had that, you know, we see it set up as a Spider-Man solo movie, as opposed to something that just happens after Endgame. Like, we have questions for it, which will be answered in Endgame, and especially since Spider-Man Far From Home is said to take literally only a few minutes after Endgame finishes. I mean, I don't know whether that's like after the movie itself finishes, or whether it's like carried on from a scene that takes place in the post-credits or whatever, but it's said to literally be carried on and start like a few minutes after like whatever happens in Endgame. So we will have our questions will be answered. There's loads of different theories about what this. I mean, the most common theory is time travel, and we see the suits they wear, the new suits with the Avengers, like the white suits, like the quantum realm stuff. So likelihood is when Scott finds his way out the quantum realm, he bumps back into our his good old Avenger pals, and he tells them about the quantum realm, and then Tony does obviously find his way back to Earth somehow, whether it's, I mean, again, that theory is that Captain Marvel will find him in space and bring him back home, but that's, again, like, we'll just have to wait and see how that happens. But once he does come back, he'll probably learn about the quantum realm from Scott, and then build suits for the Avengers specific for that kind of environment and whatnot. But this is going to be incredible. This really, really is going to be incredible. And the editing for the film, the Russo brothers actually confirmed that the editing for the film is done. It's clocked. Like they finished editing, so now it's just CGI and sound mixing and all of that stuff. So now the most, like, the strongest rumor about the film's runtime is 3 hours. 3 fucking hours long. Like, Infinity War was like 2.5, if anything, and this should be 6 hours, if anything. I mean, dude, I would stay in the theater for a whole day if that's what it took. But that's not how the Russo brothers are going to be doing. They're going to play this clean and smart. They know not to waste anyone's time with unnecessary stuff. And the deleted scenes we'll see when the movie gets released on digital and DVD and whatnot, so that will still be happening. But 3 hours, this is going to be a 3-hour epic. That's what this is going to be. But yeah, I have no idea what else to say. I mean, seeing Nebula join the Avengers as well, that's going to be really fun to see. She's going to, I hope she gets a killing strike against Thanos, if not the killing strike. I think killing Thanos that's definitely going to be a team effort. There's not going to be one single person delivering the blow. It's going to be a tag team from pretty much each and every member of the Avenger, just hitting him at the highest level of their power, and just, you know, delivering one killing strike in each place. Like Cap just bashing the shield over his head, Iron Man just like sending off like a uni beam to his chest or something, and Carol just fucking photon blasting him in the knees, and Thor just beheading him like he should have in Infinity War. But if he did that, we probably wouldn't have Endgame. But it's gonna be a team, like a teamwork effort. It's not just gonna be one person. Like it's not just gonna be like a melting shot and then a killing shot from someone else. It's gonna be like a proper Avengers assemble moment that's gonna happen. But yeah, and Tony's line as well from the beginning, like it feels like him being born as Iron Man, feeling like it seems like it happened over 1,000 years ago, because so much has happened to him in that time since he was kidnapped, and he, you know, went about this way of life. Okay, but that is pretty much all I have to say about this one. It's gonna be emotional. It's gonna be heartbreaking. It's gonna be awesome to see. It's gonna be a mixture of feelings, and pretty much all audiences from the test screenings have reported fainting throughout Endgame. So, long story short, we're not going to survive it. I'm going to have like a stretcher on standby outside my theater. Just, you know, as soon as the Marvel credits start rolling, just like my friends just carry me out and just roll me up to the hospital. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I'm just looking forward to seeing Steve's kind of run in this film. Like, him and Widow are said to have like very, very large roles in this film, so looking forward to seeing that. But also primarily looking forward to seeing my girl Carol Danvers just whooping ass left, right, and center, and just tag teaming with Thor as well. Just, that's gonna be a duo. That is gonna be a fucking duo. But there's gonna be a bunch of them in this movie. But yeah, anyway, that was the official second trailer for Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then salt and burn that like button. Comment on what you thought of the video, and what you think is going to be coming up in Endgame, and who you're looking forward to seeing the most, and all of that jazz. And yeah, that is it. So I will see you guys next time. That's my new... Yeah. See you guys next time.